It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say.
KBL, you a menace.
Shit, yeah. It's a lot of little boys out here talking that talk, but ain't spinning and walking that walk. 5 bills to get you whacked, 50 shots up in this Mac, face shots to make the news, we just step when they relax, group chats to get you tapped, foreign head up in my lap, when they pump we run it back, tell my youngin' cut no slack, 5 bills to get you whacked.
The gurney. So when they put me on a gurney, I just flap and I'm just right there. And they just rushing and they got in it and when I think, and like I blanked out.
Yeah.
And when I woke back up again, I woke up in the ambulance. And I just see him like this.
Wow.
And he was telling me something and he had a red bag on the side of me. And he just kept telling me something. I go out again in the ambulance, wake back up going out the door of the ambulance with IVs in my arm.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics, y'all see who it is. It's 4 Extras once again. So the story continues to lead on as far as the day of 4th of July, you know what I'm saying, that he tragically messed his hand up. So in this part, as y'all see, he's explaining gaining conscious and being on a gurney. Now throughout this illustration, you're going to hear him gaining conscious and going out of conscious a few times, you know what I'm saying? Him coming to, not hearing nothing, but could just see everybody talking. Him continuously trying to get off the ground and continuously falling. And as well as times it's his homies trying to hold him down on the ground. As well as the police, you know what I'm saying? They didn't know what to do. They was in a frenzy, running around, you know what I'm saying? Once they seen blood shooting and squirting everywhere, you know what I'm saying? They didn't know what to do because they're not paramedics. However, as he illustrates and say, he didn't know what to do. For a minute, he thought that he was dead. He thought he had a hole in his head. He just seen blood shooting from his hand and also said blood was shooting somewhere from his face. And this a half stick of dynamite. And I can only just imagine what that'll do bursting in your vicinity. Now we seen just pictures of some of what it did to his hand if that wasn't AI. So I can just imagine, like, you feel me, the damage and carnage it will do, you know what I'm saying? And luckily, at close range like that, you know, he was not unalive. That, you know, his body, you know, was able to absorb and take the boom that happened. But with that being said, I don't want to hold you guys any longer. We about to get into the story, and y'all already know it's the halfway and the half effect. We gonna commentate.
And I was on the ground, so I tried to get up, and there was a car in front right here. But everything is spinning, and my face is blurry.
Yeah.
And I can't hear nothing, it was
Just ringing.
So when I'm looking, it's blood shooting out of my, like it's blurry, but it's just like I feel like cold stuff coming on my face, like, and I looking, and then that's like, you know how it's like you stop and slow down and like get it, and I look, and my hand was off.
Wow.
My hand was off. So it just not my hand was off. It was blood shooting out of my face. So I'm thinking half of my face is blown off. That's why in the song with Kevin Gates, you heard when I said, I'm tripping like I got a hole in my head. That's why I was saying it, because I thought I had a hole in my head because there was so much blood shooting out of my face. I'm thinking it blew my head and my face on.
Yeah.
So I'm looking in the shoe, so I try to get up right here.
Yeah.
But you know how you drag?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at my hand, and my hand is steady shooting out blood like a water hose.
Wow.
And it's off, like, it's off, bro. Like, it's off.
Real shit. Wow.
It's off. I'm like, damn, it's over. This how I die. Like, in my life, I done seen a lot of shit, bro. I done been through a lot in my whole life. You know what I'm saying, bro? And I done think like, damn, like, out of everything, this how I end. Like, and then I just see some black boots walk close to me, and so many people run around me, and I look up, it was Crash. It was the police Crash. And it looked like they panicking because they not touching me, they running around. And my homies running around, people running around. And I got up, and when I got up, I fell back, boom. And when I fell back down, I just see people telling me like this, but I can't hear. And it's bleary, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I can't hear, like, and it's just shooting. So I go like this, because there's so much blood, you know. I get up, and I look, I'm like this, and when I look like this, I look at everybody, and when I look at everybody, boom, I go out again. Boom. So when I go, I plank up, and I'm keeping everybody like this, just around me, like, basically trying to tell me to like, sit down, but it was so spinning I couldn't hear, like, you know. So when I get up, I'm like, and they like, it just shooting on my face, and I'm trying to tell my homies in front of me, like, and they like looking at me, and I'm like this, I keep pointing my face doing this. And they looking at me, and I'm trying to tell them like it's half of my face blown off, like, do I got a hole in my face? You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it, if you understand what I'm saying, I'm not saying it, it's not coming out. But I'm pointing at them like, you know, I'm thinking like, do I got like a hole in my face? You get what I'm saying? Like, cause like, it was just so much shooting out, and it was my whole body covered in, and I'm looking at the thing, so in my head I'm breathing, I'm like, cause I done been in car accidents before, so I'm like, I'm not trying to panic to make myself, cause I know when you panic, your blood adrenaline get to rushing and you shoot out, and you know what I'm talking about, that's mostly how you die, like panicking. Really? So I'm like, in my head, I'm trying to wait, you know, see the thing, and I scoot up, and when I scoot up, I get up, and I stumble, and everybody just run around, and they keep telling me like, yeah, but I'm pretty sure they was trying to tell me like, no, but I look that way, and I see my finger, so, but, and my meat, so I stumble this way. So I stumble, I get right here, boom, I go out again, bam. When I go out again, everybody point down, so when I go out again, I go out again. So boom, when I go out again, and what's the name? I go to the thing and I fall. And then I'm trying to wake up, then I wake up right here, and everybody just, and I get up again. And like, I don't know, my body didn't let me stay down, I'm just keep getting up. I walk, I was just stumbling, blood shooting out everywhere. So I start walking all this way. I get right here, when I step inside right here, when I step right here, boom, I go out again right here. I go out again right here. Boom. This time when I go out, the police is like around me with the homie, they like trying to help me, but I'm not understanding, there's so much blood. But I'm gonna tell you what happened at the hospital when it got to the thing. So it's so much blood, bro. I just kept going out. You know what I'm saying? I just kept going out, bro. I'm gonna tell you what the doctor said. So I get up, I stumble, and I just stumble. I stumble, I'm like this with my hand. Well, my elbow. This is all hanging. This is this way bent. It's all hanging off. Like, I see a bone out. I seen like, it looked like a piece of meat out, but it was an artery, it was shooting out blood. So, cause I blew my artery up. I didn't know, but I'm gonna tell you.
Man, so you're so lucky to even be alive, man.
I don't even know how I'm alive.
That's God's
plan. I don't know how I'm alive. But I can tell you,
here, man.
God for sure put me here.
Real shit.
He put me here for sure.
100%.
He put me here for a reason, and I'm not saying it just to say it because got a lot of loved ones and a lot of my homies and my homegirls that was so thought it was over. I thought it was over.
I thought it was over too,
I thought it was over, you know what I'm saying? I woke up, it was shooting out of my face and my hand was over. And then I stumbled this way, bro. Keep going, I stumbled this way. And when I stumbled this way, I stumbled over here. I walked right here, and that's where I collapsed at again.
Right here.
This is the picture y'all seen right here.
Yeah, that's right where it was.
So this where y'all seen the picture at, right here. This is the picture. And the person that took that picture worked at the pet shop.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn.
because the 911 call, I seen on the internet, it was a Hispanic dude call. That's at the pet shop.
Wow.
So I was right here, and this is where I collapsed at again. So when I collapsed right here, I went out. And I was laying on my face. But I raise up, and I'm trying to tell people, when I raise up, like, because it's spinning. It's spinning, but the whole time it's spinning, I don't know I'm losing so much blood, I'm getting lightheaded. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I got a hole in my face, I just know it's shooting out of my face. And my arm is off, my hand is off. You get what I'm saying? There's blood everywhere, bro. And I just kept collapsing. I just kept collapsing. My homie, Tiny Hambo, he ran up to me and tied his shirt. He didn't want to tie his shirt around my arm.
Really?
I guess for the blood to stop.
Yeah.
My homie Tiny Hambo tied the shirt around my arm. Shout out to my homie Tiny Hambo. He tied the shirt around my arm. And when he tied the shirt around my arm, the paramedics, they came here and they ran up to me and they was saying stuff, but I couldn't understand them because I couldn't hear. And I kept going blurry in and out. So I couldn't understand them and to see what they was talking about. You get what I'm saying? So as he's saying it, they both of the paramedics people and some other people lift me up onto the gurney. So when they put me on the gurney, I just flapped and I'm just right there. And they just rushing and they got in it and when I blanked out.
Yeah.
And when I woke back up again, I woke up in the ambulance. And I just seen him like this.
Man.
And he was telling me something, and he had a red bag on the side of me. And he just kept telling me something. I go out again in the ambulance, wake back up going out the door of the ambulance with IVs in my arm. And then boom, that's where we went into the hospital. That part, you want to sit down on that part and talk about that part right there?
I'll be done. Whatever you want to talk about, brother. I mean, I'm just taking what you're saying.
Or you want to talk about the whole thing right here, or we can go sit down somewhere and talk about the part when I got inside the hospital.
Yeah, we could go and sit down and do that next. But
yeah,
right
because
now,
it got like, you know what I'm talking about, like, bro, like.
There's a lot to that.
Yeah.
Y'all heard it right there, you know what I'm saying, from the horse's mouth himself, you know what I'm saying. If you've been following along this journey and following along this sub-series that Cam Capone is releasing day by day, part by part. Now, if you are a member of Cam Capone, you can get ahead of yourself and go watch this whole interview. You know what I'm saying? You can go watch the whole interview, pay to watch the whole interview, and not wait for each day for these segments to drop. But I could just imagine, you know what I'm saying, or try to imagine what he was going through, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, half stick of dynamite blowing up right there in your face, in your hand, on the spot, will render anybody unconscious, you know what I'm saying? As well as do what it did as far as his hand. As we've been seeing his hand been wrapped up since that day, you know what I'm saying? As we see, when he came to conscious, he said he seen his own hand on the ground. Guarantee, ring, you hear that ding sound, he don't hear nothing else. So it's like he lost his hearing for a minute. It took his hearing away. Saying he hear people talking, but he don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And to come to like that, to see blood squirting everywhere, just to see people running around in a frenzy and looking around you, that's the thoughts that set into yourself. Dang, am I about to die right here? Is this the way I'm go out? Then on top of that, I already know coming back into the consciousness, you still incoherent with the ring and the ding that's going off, that he not even knowing, or probably knowing that it was a firecracker. Probably in his mind, I don't know if it's registering, he probably thinking he got shot. Like, damn, right here on the block, man, I got shot. The Migos came through like this. I'm hitting the head. Look at my hand. Blood coming from everywhere. What's going on? And I'm surprised he went in and out of conscious that many times. You know what I'm saying? But as he said, it seemed like he lost a lot of blood. And that blood was just rendering him unconsciousness, you know what I'm saying? To where he was coming to and forth, you know what I'm saying? And not knowing what's going on. And you know what I'm saying? And I know it probably had his folks out there panicking, like, dang, like, Foester's about to go. Like, it's ugly. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of the same fireworks that he had. And once that was uploaded, I wasn't sure. Not that I was thinking anybody play like that, but you don't know on this internet what's a play and who trying to run views for what. So once I was sure and I got the message back that had actually happened, man, all the fireworks I had, I sold them. All those half-stick of dynamites, I sold them in or gave them away. Because I didn't even want to pop them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't even in no move or rhythm to pop them after I seen what happened, because that can be you next. You know what I'm saying? You know how many other accidents that was had and wasn't reported, and a few that was reported that did make it, you know what I'm saying, into the news or on the radio and stuff like that the next day. So I definitely wasn't trying to be assembled in that lineup. So I gave my stuff away, and I did go out on the 4th of July. I just, watched the fireworks, though. Allowed the other people to pop them and be a part of the show instead of trying to put on the show. You know what I'm saying? That's what it did for me. It definitely tricked my mind. But hopefully, all is all, he make his full recovery. You know what I'm saying? He's making his full recovery as far as this situation. And, it never stops as far as, getting to the money. You know what I'm saying? You got to get to the bag. You know what I'm saying? The bag don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Because the bag is going to help. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, we going to conclude it there. And I guess the next section of this little sub-series is going to be him in the hospital. Probably waking up in the hospital, what happened and stuff like that. On to the Kevin Gates and stuff like that. With that being said, I'm going to conclude that right there. It's your boy, Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail.
Me and you ain't got no motherfucking beef, nigga. Stop telling motherfuckers me and you got beef, because we don't. I just don't fuck with your bitch ass.